So welcome to Classical Chats, and I'm going to be going through some of Schubert's most beautiful passages. So before I do, I'd just like to name some pianists who have expressed some kind of admiration for the music of Schubert, and in particular for the beauty of Schubert, of his music, for piano mainly, and I'm thinking of for the piano, but I suppose for all his music. Particularly for the piano, he's well known as being the most poetic of composers. So we have Franz Liszt has said that he's the most poetic of all composers. So maybe that's the greatest authority to go by. But just to take some contemporary pianists or pianists of the recent past, Horowitz has said that Schubert may be the greatest of them all. Speaking of Schubert, and I think speaking of his piano music, I can't remember her name. It's Ushida. I think it's she's Japanese pianist. She says that Schubert is the most beautiful. His music is the most beautiful of all the composers. So does Leon Fleischer. I don't know, but he says that Schubert's music is the most beautiful. He says that Chopin has some beautiful passages, and Mozart, I think he says, has some, but no one can compare to Schubert. And who else can I talk about? I think Andras Schiff has, what's he said about Schubert? He said that I can't think of a quote from him, but he's also said that Schubert's music is the most beautiful. I think Bach is his favourite, but Schubert's the most beautiful in his opinion. I think it's well known, is my point, that Schubert is the most beautiful for piano. I've got a few passages, and I think with Schubert, whatever the piece is, I remember Barenboim, he says that about his friend, I can't remember the name of his friend, but his friend came to him and said, I've got to play this Schubert piece with you. So I think it was a four-handed piece, I think, or maybe it was just a two-handed piece that he just had to play, and he needed the score for it or something. He said, I've got to play it because he needed it. And again, that speaks of the beauty of Schubert, the unequaled beauty. What is it about Schubert? Another one is what's his name? I can't remember what his name is, but he conducts and also plays piano, and he's said, and he's got a video on YouTube saying what is it that makes Schubert's music like Schubert. He's found something in the music where he thinks that he knows how Schubert has made his music so beautiful, like by going down a step or something like this. I don't know how. But his name is, I think, Zachariah or something. I may be mistaken. But so it's a good. He knows a lot about music, more than I do. But I've got my favourite pieces, so I just wanted to go through them. And so this is one I haven't quite got to grips with yet, but it's probably my most beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful in my opinion. It's the first impromptu of the Opus 142, and it's this passage, this Appassionata. It goes I can't play that one, but that's. I hope to learn that actually. Such a beautiful passage. It's a Appassionata passage from the first one, as I say, which is in F minor. There are lots. But here is the trio of the fourth impromptu of the Opus 90 set. So I should be. So that last one was this. Anyway, I'll do this now. This impromptu. So. And this is the beautiful bit here. Change of key. And here again, this change here. So that's another beautiful bit, and so these changes in key, and that's really what it's about. And here's another impromptu, number 3 of Opus 90. This bit here, maybe. Here. There. here and here. Getting that change in key or tonality, which is just so beautiful. And so now there's a clavier stroke number 2. I want to show that beautiful bit as well. Beautiful down. All those beautiful sort of runs down and up, and it's just it's a miracle how he does it. I can't play it properly, but I'm just pointing out the passages. And here's the final 2 sonatas as well. So it says change of key. Here. And then at the final sonata, this bit. Here. And then finally a song called Du bist die Ruhe by Schumann. Just the last bit. So we can take it from here. and the singer is singing, the piano then comes in with the main melody, and it's like the piano is now the singer, which is fitting because it's Schubert's piano writing, which is the most beautiful of all the composers. And there in that last song, it even trumps the singer's voice. So that's what my thoughts are about Schubert, and how he is the acknowledged, the most beautiful composer of them all. Although of course Schumann has a claim to that in a piece like the Davidsbund in numbers 5 and other some beautiful pieces in that piece. It's Opus 6, and the most beautiful is, I think, number 13. It's I can't remember what key it's in, but I think it's Frisch is the marking. Chopin, of course, has some beautiful pieces, especially the nocturnes. The D flat major nocturne is very famous and very rightfully so. It's so beautiful. Oh, and there's another one which is, in my opinion, even more beautiful. It's one of the two in I can't remember what the key is now, but it's also beautiful. Yeah, it's one of the nocturnes, which is I think it's in E flat major as well. It's I can't remember what it is now. Oh dear. Anyway, Rachmaninoff's third piano concerto has some beautiful moments, especially in the finale. In my opinion, that's just beautiful. The climactic finale, or coming towards the finale, in that. It's yeah, try this bit here. Thanks. Etc. That moment in particular, and of course Liszt has some beautiful pieces, such as the Liebesstrom number 3, and and the Consolation number 3, and Liebestraum, and Consolation number 3, and but it's mainly Schubert who has the beautiful pieces. All of the impromptus are unspeakably beautiful. Even the first one, which is my least favourite, has got some beautiful moments in that same sort of change of key way. Yeah, so listen to Schubert and check out how beautiful his music is. And I'll see you next time in Classical Chats. Thank you.